Strings are the data types which are collection of characters, numeric as well alphabetical characters enclosed in inverted quotes. Now we have welcome to online MLP learning. These are the characters which are enclosed in inverted quote. Either it can be single inverted quote or double inverted quote. Okay, like this, including space and alphabetical characters. Okay, so space is a special characters. Okay, you got 30 characters in this particular string S. If you check the data type of that, so you could see that its type is string str. Strings can have strings content can be accessed via both positive as well negative indexing. Okay, so it means so let me take an example. Say I have got this sequence. Okay, I'm writing hello, hello, hi. This is the sequence. Okay, so this is equal to S equal to this one. So this is a sequence which we have it as of now. Okay, so this sequence is having a both positive as well as a negative indexing. That means if I'm trying to access this content, so if I want to access the content of it, if I want to access the content, this is string S is equal to hello, hi. I'd like to access this content. Let's see and try it. Here the indexing, as we mentioned, starts with both positive as well as the negative. The first index number is 0 and the second index number is 1, 0, 1. This index number for this is 2, this one is 3, this is 4. You have got a space, right? Even the space is 5, and this variable is 6th one. This character is 6th one, this character is a 7th one. Okay, similarly you can also access the content via negative indexing. Okay, so negative indexing in the sense, okay, you can have -8, -7, -6, -5, 1 minute. I think the screen is not visible. Yeah, 1 minute. -3, -2 and -1.
Sir?
Yes. I'll screen cast it. 1 minute. A particular window has been casted. I'll update it. So now I have this string S is equal to hello, hi with a space. So there are 8 characters are there in this, right? 0 is representing H, 1 is represents the E, L, L, O. O is at the position number 4. These are the index numbers, also called as position numbers. So using these position numbers, I can access the content of this particular string S. They can be having a positive indexes like 0 to 7. Negative indexing will start from -1. So that it will start from here -1, -2, -3, so on up to -8. The last, the lowest value here, -8. So this is the highest value. -1 to -8. Negative indexing, positive indexing 0 to 7. Okay. So let us try to access the content now. Now let me create a new one. S is equal to hello hi. Now if I'm writing S of 0, it will print me the first character H, right? The first character H is printed. Similar S of so what about the S of 6? What is the expected outcome?
H.
It will be your again one more H. Okay, if I go for 5, it will be white space. You can see that white space is visible here, so this returns the white space. S of, okay, now I'm giving you few other options. I'm starting with a 0 colon I'm going up to 4, means start with position 0 and go up to position 3. Go up to position 3, not exactly 4, it will be up to 3 only. Okay, it will be up to 3, one less than the position mentioned. Okay, that means 4 characters will be displayed, right? So if you check it, HELL. Similarly, S of colon 4, okay, indicates begin with first position to up to 4 minus 1th position. Again, now I'm starting with 4 colon, so here begin with 4, begin with 4th position and go till the end. Okay, so you will be finding that starting with the 4th character, it is printing everything. Okay, it is like writing S of 4 colon 8, so that is also gives the same thing. 8 means one less than that one. S of I'll make it minus 5, okay, colon. So starting with minus 5, that is, what is the minus 5 index number? So if you look at here, minus 5 is L here. So example, I just want to print HI. Okay, so what is that? You will do it, you will take minus 2 and you will go up to the last value, that is minus 2 and minus 1 will be printed, so you will get high. Yes guys, please try this, all of you, one by one. So once you're done, please text in the chat window. Once you complete it, text in the chat window. Completed, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we discussed now about concatenation in strings. Okay. So once we completed the concatenation, okay, So concatenating a string with a string is possible. Then if you want to repeat a sequence with the strings, you can always multiply it. So string added with a numerical type, any kind, it can be int or float, is not possible. So alternatively, you can do that by converting the data type to a string type. Okay. Let us move on with the new data type called as list. Another data type called as list. Rakshita,
Yes, sir.
yeah, can you just cast your screen and give an example of that, please, to the students on list?
Yes. So list is a collection of values, and when you're declaring a list, what you'll have to do is you'll it, 1 second. The elements will be present within square brackets, and each element will be separated by a comma. And inside a list, you can have any type of data. That is, you can have a string, you can have a numerical value, or you can have a floating point. It won't matter. And so if I one more important thing is the memory allocation will not be consecutive. So if I have to access each element, then I'll have to access it using the index. So how sir taught you about accessing elements from string, similar way we have to access it using the index numbers. For example, print. So indexing will start from 0, 0, 1, and third 3 is in second position we have 3 value. That is what I'm getting as an output. And then if similar to strings, if I want to find the length of list, I can use length as len as my function. Once. The length function is giving me the length or total number of elements present in a list. And the elements present in length are mutable. That is, you can change the values. Accessing is done by using index numbers. Since it is mutable, we can add, remove, and replace elements. So one more example I can give us So here you can see I'm giving different data types. Even then, it is taking it as the elements and giving as an output. So even this is possible.
Okay.
And if
Yes. Thank you, Rakshita. So now, guys, see that you got some basic idea about how the lists are created and how do you access it, right? So madam has shown you people like how you can create it. What are lists? Lists are data containers used for storing sequence of data. Okay, the data can be, as mentioned, data can be what? We already saw that example, right? Data can be integer type, so it can be float type, it can be character type or nothing but string. It can also be a boolean type of data. Okay, that is logical data. Okay, so it can be combination of these things three also. Okay, so let us take an example. Okay, so which are already shown. I'll take a variable called as age. I'll define a ages, okay, as 21, 22, 20, 23, 21. Instead of taking 6 different variables in order to store the ages, okay, age of 6 peoples, okay, what I'm doing is I'm just creating a sequence called as age. Okay, so this data type of this is going to be what? Its data type is going to be a list. Check it out. Okay, now so as mentioned here, list can be accessed via positive as well negative indexing. Okay, the list can be accessed via both positive as well as negative indexing. Okay, in that case, so tell me the example. Now solution, like I want to access first 3 elements of the list. How can we access? As example, I want to just access the element that is 20, right? I want to print that one. How can I do that? Any answers? Age of 3. No, its position is what? 0, 1, 2. Okay, that will give me the answer as 20. Okay, so if I had to draw it here, okay, so let me consider this. Okay, here if I take it example, so the position here, okay, so this is 0, this is 1, okay, so this is 2, this is 3, 4 and 5. Okay, this is -1 and this is your -6. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and -6, right? So that's how you access the content of it, right? Now Bhumika.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me, I want to access these 3 elements 20, 23 and 21. Can you give me the solution? What is the position number for 20?
2, sir.
2. I have to start with 2. I have to go up to 2, 3, then 4.
5.
Okay, 4 means I have to put here 5, right? One extra additional. Yeah. So now 20, 23, 21 has been created. Thank you, Bhumika.
Thanks.
Now, okay. Um, Anjum. Okay, Suhail.
Yes, sir.
So I want to access the same values using the negative indexing. Can you give me the answer? Same 20, 23 and 21. I want
Mi-
to access using negative indexing.
minus 2 is to
Minus 2
5. Minus 5.
colon minus
Colon
5.
minus 5.
Okay, so it is not giving me anything. See, remember one thing. So which one is the greater number here? Largest number? Minus 2 or minus 5? Minus 2 or minus 5?
Minus 2.
Minus 2 is
Minus
the
2.
largest number. That should be at the right side, not at the left side. Okay. So,
Okay.
so minus 5. You are going from minus 5 to minus 2, right? So that means
Yes,
this
sir.
is not giving. See, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So you have to start with minus 4. Okay. So then if you are going up to minus 1, 1 less than that, so you will get same result, 20, 23 and 21. Okay. So this is negative indexing and this is your positive indexing. Clear? Thank you, sir. Now, here also, just like in strings, if I write 0, I'll just write 3 colon. What is the meaning of this? Nandish? Nandish?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of this, Nandish? Age of 3 colon means what?
From index 3 to
From 3
not
to
defined
all, right?
all.
From 3 to
Okay.
all. Okay, that means 0, 1, 2, 3. 23. From starting from 23, print all the numbers. Access all the numbers. Okay. You could see that 23, 21, 30. Rest will be printed. From 3 to all. Nandish. Once again.
Yes.
Colon 3 andre?
From beginning to third index.
Yeah, from beginning to up to 3, right? Up to 3 means
Yes.
beginning to 3 minus 1.
23.
Yeah, 21, 22 and 20 is printed. It will not take 23, it will be 1 less than that position number, right?
Okay, sir.
Beginning to 3 minus 1. If you're putting here 5, it is 5 minus 1, that is 4. Okay, hope this accessing is clear. Anyone having doubts? Please, you can raise a question or put it in the chat window.
Sir, how can we replace
Content.
by indexing, sir?
Yeah, replacing I'll discuss now. Okay, Anish.
Okay.
Charan TS. Yes, can you come online? Can you unmute yourself? So this is the first day, right, Charan, for you? Okay. Fine. You are able to follow? Ashwin Gandoli.
Sir.
Yes, Ashwin.
Yes, sir.
See, now, say example, pick a number here in this sequence.
20.
20. Okay. Pick another number which you want to replace it with this 20 with.
23.
You want to replace
No, sir.
20,
Okay.
20,
19, sir.
20 with 19 you want to replace. Okay. So now we'll see how we can do this one. Okay. So we will like to replace 20 with 19. Okay. What is the position of 20?
2, sir.
It is 0, 1, 2, right? So that will be replaced with 19. It's straightforward. Okay. And then if you print age, you could see the updated value 19 at that position. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Ashwin. Similarly, age of -3 is equal to 45. That will replace this particular -3 position, that is -1, -2, -3. 23 has been replaced with 45. Okay, so then age of -3 colon is equal to, okay, 2, 3, 4. Can see here, starting from -3 to last numbers, that 3 positions has been replaced with 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so multiple, so single value, single element replacement. So here multiple elements replacement. Okay, so in this way you can do the multiple value replacement also. Okay, I'll take another example of name list, that is equal to, I'll start with Suhail, comma,
2 to 3 items at once, sir. Like 2 to 3.
pardon?
Sir, like can we replace 2 elements at one stretch? Like how we can display multiple elements, no, sir?
Yeah.
Can we replace in that?
-3 to colon, I replacing 2, 3 and 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What was your, so if we are replacing multiple values only here, but multiple positions,
Even for in between we can do that, sir.
anywhere you can do it. Like you just need a position number. Say example 20, 20. Like I'll give you more example. That's why I'm taking this one. Okay. Another example I'm taking. Okay. So let's take Pooja. So I'll take another name. Say one, just I'll clarify your thing. Okay. Age of, say, I'm starting with a 2, colon 4. How many indexes, Tanmay? What are the index number? It is 2 and 3 only, 2 index positions, right? So that means
Yes,
22 and 20 will be accessed. Currently 22 and 20 are not there. Actually 22 and 19 is present, right?
Yes, sir.
So but these 2 positions will be replaced with a new value. What are the new values you would like to replace? Say I want to replace it with the Tanmay name. Okay, and I want to replace with the another variable 32 something. That is, value 22 will be replaced with the character, the new string Tanmay. Okay, and next position is replaced with the numerical value. So let us see. You can print it. Sorry. Could say that the reason is list can accept both strings and numerical, right? So you can replace it anything with anything, like any data type value with any other data type. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I have this variable. Suhail, Ashwin, Pooja, Shiv, Bhumi. What is the length of this sequence? It is 5, right? Okay. So if I want to update this name Ashwin with some other name, okay, I want to update this Ashwin with a Nandesh. How can you do this? Ashwin, I want to update your name with somebody else's name.
Maybe a function, sir, like replace or anything.
No, just name.
Or you can take index name.
Index is equal to Nandish. That's it.
And this is okay, sir.
And put here. You have updated value. Okay. Print name. So print name. So one before, one is afterwards. Okay. Now Shiv Prasad, okay. So what is the current string? We have is Suhail, Nandish, Pooja, Shiv and Bhumi. Say example, if you are printing this current variable list, okay, so it is contains this elements, okay. Now if I write something like this, what is the outcome I can expect? Nandish? So Nandish is the output, okay. But I want to just print Nandi, I don't want to print Nandish completely. In that case, name of 1, then again one more indexing, that is I'll start with all the beginning character up to the 5th character, that is 0 1 2 3 4, okay. So that will give me the result as Nandi. So this is, so position access within the list element, or it can be simply called as content indexing. That means content of the list I am trying to access, indexing the content of the list, okay. So this is the content. To that again I am trying to access the I am trying to use the indexing to that, okay. This will be useful when you have a list like this. I will create a new list. List 2 is equal to, I create A, HJ, comma 1, 2, 3, 34, 56, again hello Bangalore, Mysore. What is this? So this is a list containing characters, again lists, numerical, again a list. If you check the length of it, what should be the length of it? We can expect
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 6 characters. Sorry, 6 elements. Okay. So this list, within the list is also considered as one element. Okay. So now in order to access the content of it, like you can always go for the regular indexing, that is L of 2 will give the 1, 2, 3 list. Within that you want to access the last character or a last element, so you can real L2 of 2, again in that 2 it gives you the last element, that is 3. You can use any kind of indexing here, like it's appending. Okay, within this, if a list contains again one more square bracket, you have to use it and access it. Okay, so not to make it more complex, this is very simple. List indexing, I think, is clear. Okay, any questions? If you guys have it, please let me know. Guys, completed or you need time? Others? Bhumika?
Completed, sir.
Okay, so let's move on to the next case. Okay, list supports various methods. Just I'll show you the presentation. Okay, so lists have got few methods like length, append, insert, pop, remove, delete, copy, extend, clear. Okay, so like this, many functions or methods are supported. Okay, I'll try one or two of them. Okay, so rest you can practice it on your interest. Okay, since here we are not trying to learn only the Python, because as I mentioned, so Python is very vast. Okay, so if you want to invest time in learning only Python, you can spend at least 2 to 3 months. Okay. So now, say example, I have this list. I'll take this list. Yeah. I'm just printing the age. This is the values of it. If I write age dot append of 3, so the last value, okay, I'm just printing the age. This character has been appended to the at the end. Okay, so this is append method. Similarly, you have got one more method called as extend method, so which will be of say append is used to append single element. Similarly, now I created one more variable, that is g is equal to 23 comma 43 comma 43 comma 56. Okay, now you try to add this to the this particular example, that is append g and print it. It doesn't throws you any error, but this new list is added as a one more element. Okay, new list is added as an one more element. So let us show you the same example. Okay, let me show you the same example with the extend method. I don't want this append used extend, right here. So to append multiple elements. Now these 5 elements are not appended as a single list Instead they will be considered as a 4 elements and added. Okay, you could see the difference. So they are a new elements. Now if you're checking the length of it, you can just check the length of the age. It has been extended to 10. Earlier it was 6, now it has been extended to 10 elements. In this case it is only one extra element which is added. It is like it is considering whole list as a one element. That is the major difference between the list append and the extend method. Okay, so now one more last example. Insert, okay, at position number 2, that is index. If you check it, so this is inserting. Okay, insert element at specified position. Okay, okay, yes. So next, completed. Append, extend, insert, 3 variations. Rishabha, can you see this? What is the difference between age and th? Can you find out any difference between the age and the th? If the elements of the age is same and th is also same, Rishabha?
Yes.
Prabhavati? Amrut Balu?
So
Yeah.
elements are same, sir.
Elements are same, but what is the difference? Here I use a square bracket, here I using a smooth bracket. So this guy is called as tuple. Okay, check the data type of this guy. Okay, he print type of th. It is tuple. Okay, th of indexing. Okay, th of 1. I'm getting same answer. Just like in list. Okay, whatever the things you tried it here, right? All this you can try it here. I'm just giving it, so I'll make it as a capital H. So th. So this is assignment, right? I'm not doing any assignment, I'm just accessing the content. Okay, so single element accessing. So then th of 3 colon, start multiple with a slicing operator. Now this I not updated anyways. 1 minute guys. Yeah, this is error. th of negative indexing -3 colon minus, okay, minus 5 colon -2. Okay, same way we are able to access it just like list. Okay, then why we have the two data types for the similar kind of. So here also I can store lists, a sequence of elements. Okay, so I can store t name is equal to smooth bracket, I can store Bangalore, I can store Mysore, I can have dvg like that. I can store the characters also. The same way I access the content, I can access it like position 2 will give dvg. But the problem with the tuples is tuples are similar data type, just like lists. We can create with smooth braces and access using position based indexing, that is positive and negative indexing. But we cannot modify the content of the tuple, so they are immutable. So that means if I try changing the name dvg at position number 2, okay, so Shimoga or anything, so you will get an error, type error, tuple object does not support item assignment. Okay, so that means you cannot update the content of the tuple. Okay, so that's why the methods which are there in list like append, extend, insert are not supported. Okay, so just I can try it, tname dot append with a new name. Okay, Raj. So tuple object has no attribute append, so that means you cannot append, do any updation to the, you cannot do any updation to the tuples. Okay, they are almost similar to list, but lists are mutable, that means you can modify the content of the list, but whereas tuples is not possible. Hello?
We have both string and integer in tuple, sir.
Yeah, you can have it. Say, it is working fine. 2 colon, I'm able to print. Any question, guys? Okay. So now we'll move on to the another kind of data type called as dictionaries. Dictionary. If you look at here, few statements about dictionary. Tuples is another sequence data type. Element can be of any data types. Elements are separated by but enclosed within smooth braces. Tuples can be thought as a read-only list. They can be treated as a read-only list. That is, elements cannot be updated. They are immutable. Dictionaries are used to store data values in a key is to value pairs. They use this sequence. Okay, just like in data structure we have a structure name followed by the field. Okay, so and then the assignment you will be doing it. Okay, it is like field name and the assignment. So value is like assignment, key is like acting as a field. Okay, with the key, just like in structures we access the content using the fields, here using the keys you can access the content. Okay, so dictionary is a collection which is unordered, okay, changeable, and does not allow duplicates. Okay, you cannot have a duplicate keys here. Okay, but they are unordered, but that means the order in which you create. So when you print it, they may be in the same order, they may not be in the same order when you print them. Okay, so example, I am creating a dictionary here. Dictionaries are created using the square bracket, curly braces. This dictionary is equal to brand, Ford, model, Mustang, year 1964. Okay, so example, I'll take one more better example. This is a simple example I'm giving it. Okay, I'll just add these few points about dictionaries here that you can refer it later. Okay, so let me create a dictionary called as college, that is equal to now I'll create a, this is called as branch, is called as key. Okay, to that I'll add a value. Okay, the value can be single value, like I'm adding a CSC, one value. Okay, comma, student count in that particular branch, it is one more key, it is 60. Okay, so first I'll
Our break.
so I'll be using flower braces, sorry. So name of the college is, say example, I'll taking it as PES. Okay, comma, branch is CSE, the count is 60. Okay, here dictionary keys will be either numeric or they can be characters also. Now I'll create one more key, that is equal to 1990s. This is one more key I created, colon, your, it is 30, or I can assign a numeric value also. Okay, here name, branch, count and 1990, these are called as keys. What are the keys here in this example? Keys are name, comma, branch, excuse me, branch, then you have count and 1990. These are keys, and corresponding values are PES branch, CSE, and 30. These are the values of it. Now I'll print this particular dictionary. You could see that they're unordered when you print it. So first 90 is coming, then the branch is coming, then you getting count, then name. So usually the order is alphabetically they are divided, like first numerical keys will appear, then the alphabetical order wise the keys will appear, like B is the first key, then C, then N. To access values we should use keys here, like college of curly braces only, that is name. I'll get the output. 1 second. Just 1 second, 1 minute. Yeah, square bracket only. College of name, that is yielding me that particular value associated with that key. Okay, value associated with the key name, key is printed or accessed. Okay, now college of 1990, so that is 30. Like keys can be anything. Okay, here once again when you create, I'm creating one more example that is equal to, I'll take this same example, name. I'm taking instead of name I'm just creating branch. Okay, so college itself I'm mentioning it as a PS. This is a new string creating. Here I'm creating a list, CSE, comma, ECE, comma, Mac. Like 3 values I assigned with a one list. Okay, given the count as 60, 30, 90. One more key is key number 3, its corresponding value is 4. There is one more key which is 4, its key is 5. There is one more key again 4, it is, leave it this much. Now if I check print type of PS, print PS, so it is a dictionary with 1 and 2, 3, 4 keys. Okay, if I want to access the branches, okay, all the branch list of all the branch, then you will be writing it as PS of branch. That will give the list of all the branches. Okay, similarly if I try PS of branch with one more indexing number, that is second position, I will get EC as a mechanical as output 0, 1, 2. Okay, again content indexing. Okay, content index. So here I'm using the dictionary. Once you access the dictionary content, okay, so with the value, so it is actually a list, so I'm using the indexing there. Okay, any indexing for positive or negative indexing can be applicable here. to get a list of all keys. Okay, so ps dot keys will give all the list of the keys. So key 1 2 3 4, 4 keys are there, branch count 3 and 4. It gives all the values. Okay, you can update the the content of the dictionaries also. If you want, you can update the content also, just like like we have ps of for example, particularly I'm looking at the count. Okay, at the position, if you want to change the whole count is equal to 23. Okay, and then print ps. So 1 minute, it is capital count. This is actually a new key added. This is actually added a new key because I did one mistake. What is that? Here, one second. Sorry, it is correct only, right? So count is 60, 30 and 90, so that has been replaced with 23 directly. Okay, new value replaced in count key value. Okay, so then ps of year is equal to 1990. So what is this is happening? So adding new element, that is key and value, to the dictionary. So here it updates a new key. Okay, you could see that branch and year has been updated. Here there is a new key and its value has been added here. Like this, if you want to extend, like you can add them like this with the key, because they don't require any append or extend method. So whatever is, because they are not based on the indexes, they are purely based upon the like non-sequential indexing, that is they are randomly picked up keys. They can be numerical value, they can be characters also, or strings also. Please try all these variations, examples. Okay, I'll give you another 5 minutes time so you can complete it.
Sir, how to append the comment for this, sir? How to append?
Ashwin, I think you got that answer right. The difference between list and tuple, which you asked.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ashwin, you are from?
How to use
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, yes. Yes, Ashwin.
Tanmay, sir, how to use this append command for dictionary, sir?
No, you don't. No, you don't need to use it here. See, it is not required here. You just add a appending here. This is what appending is happening here, right? You want to add a new values, you can directly adding with the keys, okay? Because it doesn't follows anything like what do you call it as position based, okay? It is not position based. Directly you can assign the values. Okay, so done. So let's move on to the programming in Python. We will now discuss if condition, if else, then if, else if, else, then for loop, then while loop. We are going to discuss these. Here in Python, it's very simple. Syntactically, the if condition, if else are very easy to understand compared to other programming languages. Okay, so let's start with it. I'll be starting directly with an example. Okay, if of, like, first I'm writing condition true, execute the, so execute statement inside if, that is example, I am taking a variable t that is equal to int of input. Why I am doing int of input? Just to make sure that it is a integer type. Okay, enter temperature T equal to, if T is greater than 30, the statement inside this if condition will be executed. I am mentioning here square bracket. if you look here, sorry, colon operator I'm using it here. Here I'm using a colon if followed by a space, or you can use a smooth bracket. You can enclose it within the two braces and then put a colon operator. So then whatever you write here, so there should be at least the statement within the if condition, within the if condition or body of the if condition should follow strict indentation. Strict indentation means I should give one space at least if I want to make sure that this statement belongs to the if. Okay, if I am mentioning this condition, this statement belongs to this particular condition, then you should be writing it with after one space. Now I have taken one tab. Okay, you should be giving at least one space. Okay, print temperature hot, 45, temperature is hot, my input is 21, so it is not executing the statement. Now I am writing here one more line, that is print of code completion. Okay, now whether I am this statement, so this statement is outside the if condition body. Okay, so this statement is outside the if condition. Okay, only this statement belongs to the body of the if condition. This is outside it. That means whether the if condition is true or false, this condition will always get executed. Like 34, both the statement executed. 21, only the last statement will be executed. Okay, here I can have any number of statements. So all the statements, print high, print temperature, yeah, print type of tea, sorry, like I'm just adding multiple statements here. So see, all these three statements executed, so because they are all belongs to that statement. But if I do one mistake here, one space I written, I forgot to give complete tab, but I written one space only, so this creates an indentation error. This creates an indentation error. Okay, so let me take this and put it in a new cell, and I'll mark this indentation error. Okay, so that means you should maintain a proper spacing. Okay, because now it doesn't know, if condition doesn't know whether this statement belongs to the body of the if condition or whether it is outside that. Okay, so for that reason, because it doesn't follows any curly braces or open braces, something like that, so you should use the indentation to mention the statements whether they belongs to the if condition or not. Even the same procedure you need to follow it for other variants, that is if else, for loop and while loop also. Okay, so please take down this example and complete it. If you have any queries, please let me know. Next I'll be taking an else example. Okay, shall I move on to the next example case? Amrut Balu,
Yes, sir.
Amrut Balu, completed?
Yes, sir. Completed.
Okay. So now I'll continue with a similar example and I'll continue with the same example. So now we are looking at if else statement. If else. So it's very quick. If the condition meets, if the condition is true, execute the if part, otherwise execute the else part. Okay. Condition is true, executes the if part. Okay. If the condition is true, run the if body, else run the else body. Okay. So let's execute this. 23 normal, then now 45 is hot. That is if else condition. Okay. So similarly guys, I'll complete this elif also. Elif, if else, else if, else. Okay. Multiple condition check. T greater than 30. I'm making it as hot. Okay. T between greater than 20 and less than 30 normal. So less than, greater than or equal to 20. T less than 20, greater than 5, cold. Anything less than or equal to 5 is called as chilled. So these are the conditions I am using it right now for the if else. We'll try this now. So first all of you complete this if else.
Sir,
Yes.
so I have a doubt, sir.
Yes.
Check the chat, sir.
Yes. Check.
If we have apostrophe, sir, middle, it considers as a string, sir. How to insert that middle apostrophe?
Where? This is the print. Print it is hot. Okay. See. Okay, use the double inverted code.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You are getting that right? That's why it supports strings. We use either single inverted code or double inverted code. Yes, we'll try this elif. So elif will be used for multiple conditions checking. So else if is also, it's also known as else if. Else if t greater than 20 and the logical operator, and is a logical operator, t less than or equal to 30. I consider this as a normal case. Then similarly one more condition, elif t less than or equal to 20 and t greater than 5. I'll consider this state as a normal, from cold then I'll add else part it. Okay, even if you want you can add another check condition. So but yeah, minus 34 chilled plus 34 hot, exactly 30 normal, 20 is cold. Okay, 15 cold, okay. So try this guys, who haven't tried it. I shared the code in the chat window, so copy it and paste it if you can. Try this. Take a note of this. This is question for assignment, guys. Okay. So this is assignment question. Okay. So you will be asking the user to enter the score between 0 to 100. Based upon the score, give the grading. So I mentioned what are the gradings you should give and what are the conditions you will be checking its scores. 0 to 34 it should be called fail, 35 to 49 pass, 50 to 59 pass with the second class, 60 to 69 pass with first class. Anything above 70 and above is considered as first class with distinction. Okay, so try this as an assignment question. Okay, next one more. Ask the user to enter height, weight, age and name. Calculate BMI using BMI and age. BMI and age. Give the grade the health status as healthy, okay, obese, underweight, overweight. Classify the person health status as healthy, obese, underweight and overweight by using the BMI and the age. Okay, so you will be asking the person to enter their height, weight, age and the name. Okay, so then display the person's health status. Okay, so this is another assignment question. So if you want to know the BMI calculation, BMI formula, so this is a simple straight formula for BMI. Okay, it is BMI is equal to weight divided by height. So BMI is equal to weight in kg divided by height in meters. Okay, height square, it is height square. Okay, so then if you look at the BMI chart, okay, so you could see this chart. Please refer to this chart. Okay, so what is the value it should be? Okay, for 5 inch, okay, in terms of kg, if the BMI value is something, okay, so what is the health state? Underweight, healthy, overweight and obese. The four, don't go to the extreme obese, so we'll just try these 4 classes. Okay, so try this. This is going to be a time consuming task and it's going to be very good starter thing where you can like you can put all the concepts you learned so far. Okay, so try that guys. Next, now we'll see the for loop. For loops are used for iterating loops at specified iterations. If you want to iterate the loops at specified iterations, we will be using the for loops. Okay, a simple example I could give is, okay, so finding so find the sum of first n numbers. Simple. Okay, so here in Python we use the range function. Okay, so before I go to this example, so let me give other examples of the for loop. Okay, for I in range of 5 indicates what? Colon. Okay, so here loop iterates from I equal to 0 to 4 with a increment by 1. Okay, so let me just print the I value and show this. Here the loop will iterate for 5 times. Okay, so similarly the same example here also loop iterate from 0 to 4, both are same in this example also. That is also giving me the same answer, but in this example loop will iterate from 0 to 4 with the increment by 2, so I am mentioning the increment by 2 here, 0, 2 and 4. Okay, in this example the loop will iterate from 5 to 1 with the decrement by 1, so that is 5 comma 0 comma minus 1, 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, so these are all the different variations with which we can create the loops. Try this, guys, all the examples you can try it. Basically a range function will be acting as a incrementer or decrementer, so that will help in iterating the for loop. Okay, all of you completed this? Any questions? Suhail? No. Okay, Amrut Balu?
No, sir, no questions.
Okay. Understood, Rushaba? Okay, so then I'll give this example which I wrote. So that is finding sum of n numbers. So for this I'll ask the user to enter the value of n, that is int input, enter the value of n, that is equal to, then I'll iterate a for loop I in range of n plus 1 always, because if your input is n is 5, I have to iterate the loop up to 5. That means I have to give one extra than that. Okay, and then I'm adding the sum with the variable s plus I. Here Python you don't have I plus plus or I minus minus variable. Okay, I'll initialize the s value with 0. Consider the loop is iterating now. Initial value of I is 0, so I'll start with the initial value of I as 1. 1 plus 0, s will be 1. Next iteration I is 2. 2 plus previous value is 1, 3. Then 3 plus next value is again I value is 3. 3 plus 3 6. 6 plus 4 10. 10 plus 5 15. So sum of sum of first n numbers is yes. One second, here you should write a colon. Sum of first 3 numbers is 6, that is correct. 10 numbers is 55. Okay. Guys, note down these assignments. Factorial number, so this is using for loop. So for n numbers, using for loop. So then you will be writing above all the 3 programs, that is sum of n numbers and factorial and Fibonacci series using the while loop. Then you will be writing examples for each operators in Python. Okay, we haven't covered all the details of the operators, so so you should also put some of your effort from your own your end also. So we'll see how you are going to do this one. Okay, so you will be writing all these questions in a assignment notebook. Okay, including the questions I asked you to do it in the earlier sessions of today. Okay, so Nandish,
Yes, sir.
ಏನಾದರೂ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್.
Okay, so you have to keep a separate assignment book and do these assignments. Okay,
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
everyone, so please note down that. Okay, that's it for the day. Yeah, Bhumika,
Yes, sir.
so can we have the summary of the day?
Yes, sir.
So please.
We started with lists, strings,
We started with strings, accessing, creating, accessing, then
slicing,
yeah, slicing. So all this slicing, so we cannot update strings. Okay, this we learned. So then list creation, accessing via slicing, then updating,
update, we can update.
then methods. Okay, then tuples, creation, accessing. So immutable, they are immutable, this we learned it. Then dictionaries, creation, we checked accessing, the important points are keys and values here, then updating, also done via keys and values. So then we discussed about flow constructs, that is if else, if, elif, for loops. Okay, so these are the concepts we learned in today's sessions. We had examples in each with the along with examples. Okay, so we know that dictionaries can be how to create dictionaries. Dictionaries are created using keys and values. Okay, we have to access them again via using keys and keys. Okay, accessing via keys. Okay, and updating also via keys. So we checked the flow constructs like if condition, if else, if. So along with an examples, then we tried the for loop at the end. Okay, anyone having questions? Tanmay, Shivprasad, Nandish, Bhumika, Amrut Balu, anyone, any questions? Abu? Okay.
Clear, sir.
So Rishabha, all concepts clear? Like please keep the practice for today and so tomorrow, today. Okay, tomorrow you won't be having any sessions. Okay, but you have to complete these assignments before Monday session. Okay. So those who are confirming to continue the sessions, please text us. You guys have our WhatsApp number. This is the WhatsApp number, because for some of the peoples who haven't registered, so we given the access. So for Monday onwards you want to continue with the classes, please text to this WhatsApp number like you want to continue. We already have the list of people who already continue, like have the confirmation, but others, if you want to continue, so please text us here and complete your registration process before Monday. Thank you all. Then see you Monday.
Sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can we access the Jupyter notebook you're writing, sir?
My notebooks? Yes, we will be sharing.
Jupyter notebook. Yes.
Yeah, whatever I covered.
Okay.
So yeah, but I'll be sharing with the notes. Okay, so not this notes. Okay, so we have a complete notes is available with us. We'll be sharing it immediately, like in the next week. Okay, so after 2 to 3 days we'll be sharing it to everyone. So that will be like complete notes, whatever the things we'll be doing it in this complete 4-week session.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Nandish.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Nandish, you are from which college?
BIT, sir.
BIT, okay. Charan, TS? Okay. Okay guys, see you then Monday. Bye-bye.